I see the blue for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
This will be posted on Tuesday, so happy Tuesday. What kind of camera do I use? A lot of people ask that question. Actually, just 3 people asked that question. One of them was Ted, and another one was Amy. My go-to camera that you're looking at right now is a SX50 by Canon. I have a lot of cameras. It's not really a collection, it's just kind of an accumulation, you know. I needed the zoom lens on the Canon, the super zoom. But I will warn you, if you buy one of these Canons, they hate to get wet. I've broken a lot of them. They don't even like moisture. So the telescopic lens can get really touchy. But I also like the dependability of the Canon. You just turn it on and shoot. So it's basically a point and shoot with a whole lot of other features. And I needed to take pictures of craters on the moon. They're really good for fireworks pictures once you figure out the shutter. And you'll probably fail your first couple times, but then you'll figure it out. So I love fireworks, and I love taking pictures of fireworks, although you miss most of the show when you take pictures of fireworks. If you have an iPhone, they take great pictures. Once you practice with them a couple times. You don't need fancy dancy camera, it's a vlog. Now, if you want to be a professional photographer, you can start with a little budget camera, but constantly work your way up to the big dogs. I think I'm going to build some kind of display in my office for cameras. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I will. Amy again. Do I make money off my pictures? Well, not directly anymore. I used to do all that. Photography is how I got my foot in the media. The media sources would call me when there's some kind of breaking news or some kind of crime scene or catastrophe. And I used to listen to cop radio. This is a way to get your foot in if this is the kind of work you like to do. Most cities have a live stream of 24/7 police and emergency dispatch. And so you would actually know part of the story as soon as it was happening. And sometimes you'll even beat the cops or the fire department or the ambulance or whatever, the emergency personnel to the scene to get the pictures to sell to the media. There's other ways with the stock photo sites. There's some good YouTube tutorials to show you how to get your foot in the door of being a professional photographer, if that's where your heart is. I was actually a writer when I started taking serious pictures for the media, and funny. I would show up at political events, some of them private, and people would tell me, people will talk to a photographer, but they won't talk to you if they know you're a journalist, or they'll be real careful about what they say. So they'll tell you things that they would never tell a writer, because you're just a dumb photographer hanging out and having a drink, you know. And anyway, I started getting the stories, the real juicy stuff for the media. And when that started happening, they started calling me more and more and sending me to Nashville, getting all the scoop. As a photographer who is actually a writer, so yeah, it was that street smart hustle and ability to get in there and get the story posed as a photographer. And so I started focusing more on, you know, writing, and the politicians and everybody else, they started catching on to what was going on. So now I just said, okay guys, and started showing up as, you know, a journalist and a photographer. Actually, I would get both the pictures and the story, so the media didn't have to look, you know, didn't have to pay a photographer and a writer. I was both of them. My favorite kind of pictures to take are nature pictures, and that's where my heart is. And it's really, really hard to break into that kind of photography, because there's so many really, really good ones, and they kind of have the monopoly on that business. But I love to do it, as you can probably tell if you watch my blog. But if this is your, you know, this is where your heart is, there's lots of ways to get in. One time I tagged along with a wedding photographer because I know how much money they make, and I was just her assistant for a day, and I decided about halfway through that day that I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. If you're good with people and you don't mind being bossed around a little bit, or you don't mind taking charge of people who are just scattered everywhere, and trying to figure out who everybody is, it's just, God, it's a pain in the ass. Very stressful. And I was like, you know what, man, at least I know what I'm not doing. I don't care if they pay me $1 million a gig, I ain't doing it.
What a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. What a wonderful world.
Claire wants to know. What does she want to know? I forget. Do I still make smoothies? Apparently, Claire watched my smoothie videos. I used to do that a lot. I still make smoothies. I went through a time of making 1 or 2 smoothies a day, and if you look at pictures of me during that time, I look probably the healthiest point of my life. And my complexion is clear as all. The wrinkles kind of faded away. I got more muscular. Had way more energy. But I was making what I call adult smoothies, which is a normal smoothie with alcohol in it. Because mixing alcohol with soda, it hurts my teeth. I can't drink too much Coke, Pepsi, or all these soft drinks. Because my teeth are in terrible shape. You've probably seen that in the videos too. And the sugar, the carbonated sugar drinks really hurt my teeth a lot. But I tend to just get off subject, don't I? Sorry, folks. I don't make smoothies much anymore. Occasionally I'll jump back on that kick, but it only lasts like a week. Although I enjoy making them because I can use my creativity in it. No, I don't do it much anymore. I am making my own cold coffee, which is it's kind of like a smoothie, but it's different. This will probably come up in tomorrow's vlog. I probably should, but the bad thing about making smoothies is it's a little bit of work. It takes a little bit of time, and there's a lot of cleanup, and that's kind of the part that turns me off enough to say, yeah, the hell with it. I might get back into it soon. Vincent wants to know, what city do I live in? You should tell me what city you live in. East Tennessee, Knoxville area. Did I really quit smoking? Did you really quit smoking, John? Did I really quit smoking? Smoking's bad for you. Anderson also informs me that my email box is full. I'm sorry. I'll try to clear my email box out. Quitting smoking is easy. I've done it 100 times. And I'm going to do it again. Everything was great. I was conquering it, and I was beating it, and I was all proud and stuff. And then one day things got super duper stressful, and I wasn't prepared for that. I had broke most associations with smoking. I know a little bit about the human mind, and I know how things were working inside my noggin. So I worked hard on beating all that, but I just didn't. You can't practice beating super stressful situations. They just come when they want to come. And it got to be too much, but now I know what to expect in that situation. I just have to come up with a method or substitute to conquer it. I will beat it. I've beaten everything about it except that one damn issue. So as soon as I can figure that out again, we will conquer it next time. I really need to take care of that. But I smoke a whole lot less than I used to. That deserves a little bit, though. Maybe like 1/8 of a brownie point. So I'll get her done. 2 people asked how I make money driving around. Well, that's a long damn story. See, the state of Tennessee likes the way I drive, so they pay me to drive. No, that's not true. I don't just drive around. I don't show you everything about what I do, but I will eventually let you in there. I just have to take care of a few things first. You know, driving around looks easy, but it ain't. And no, I'm not a cop. No, I'm not a bounty hunter. And no, I don't work for the gold maps. Gold map. I don't just drive around. I don't think I would like a job or business of just driving around. Well, we'll drive around today. Janet wants to know if I want to come over and have a drink. Hey, Janet. You sent this last night, and I just got it this morning. So if you have any beverages left, I need to talk to you about something. We need to get together and have a chat. Sure, I'll have a drink. What you drinking? You're probably drinking vodka. Janet is a vodka drinker. If I didn't get to your question, I apologize. I'll try to get to it next Tuesday Q&A. Please, guys, don't send me any files. And please try to keep it brief. Spam will not be open. Go straight into the trash. Title your email Q&A. Q&A. I got a lot of emails. So I have to find it real quick. If you want me to use your name, let me know. If you just want me to use your first name, that's cool. Let me know. If you don't want me to use your name at all, let me know. Tomorrow we're doing the review. Look what I found. I found deposit slips, a whole boatload of it. Yeah, tomorrow's the review, y'all. We're going to do a cold coffee comparison taste test. And I don't know how we're going to do it. But I'm going to get Janet to help me. Sorry, I just have a lot on my mind, so if I'm not real perky and alert, it's just because I'm old.
Oh, is there anything else we can do for you?
That's it, thanks, man.
Have a good day.
Okay.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by.